Hello guys, welcome to the next video on Qt tutorial for beginners. In this video, we will see how we can use a QFontDialog class in Qt. The QFontDialog class provides a dialog widget for selecting a font. Now for this demonstration, I will be using my code from the last video in which I have shown you how we can create a Qt notepad, right? So if you haven't seen that video in which I have shown you how we can create a simple notepad, then watch it and I will be using the code from the same video, right? So this is the project I have created in the notepad video, and I will go to my main window.ui file, and in here I was using text edit to enter some text, right? And I had some buttons for cut, copy, paste, or open a file or save a file, right? Now in the menu here, in the edit menu, I have cut, copy, paste, and then redo and undo. Now for example, I want to add one more menu item here, which is for selecting the font. So how I can do this? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I will add a separator here, and then after adding a separator, I will add the new menu here. And for example, this menu is called font. Okay, and I'm not going to provide the toolbar button for this. I think you know how we can drag and drop this font action to here and provide the icon to it, right? So I'm not going to show you how you can do this. I will just show you how this font dialog works. So I've created the sub menu called font here, right? Now what I'm going to do next here is I will go to this action which is created by creating this sub menu, which is this action, and I will right click on it and I will click go to slot, and in the go to slot I will just click triggered. Okay, so just click triggered and click OK, and this is going to create a function for us, right? Now in here, in order to open a QFont dialog and apply it to our edit text, first of all we need a Boolean operator to check whether any font is selected or not. Okay, so just declare a variable, for example OK, right? And then in the next line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an object of QFont. So for that we need to add this header class to our header. So just include QFontDialog in here. So just write QFontDialog, which is this one, and we will also include QFont. So just add QFont here, okay, which will be with Q. Okay, so QFontDialog and QFont. Now we are going to create in here a QFont object. So just write QFont and then give it a name. For example, font itself is equal to, we will use a QFontDialog. So what we want to do here is, using a QFontDialog, we want to select a font and assign it to this font variable, right? So just write QFontDialog, and there is a static method here which is getFont. So just use this method, and the first argument here you can see is the Boolean pointer, which is this one. So what we are going to do here is we will provide the reference to this Boolean variable which we have created, which is this variable, right? The second argument here is the parent class. So just provide this here, and it has some overloads. So if you want, or if you know which font you want, then you can directly provide this font in here, right, in the next argument. So we are not going to do this, we just need these two arguments here. Now once you know the argument, and once any argument or any font is selected, then we want to just proceed forward. So if this font is OK, this variable will be set, and if this font is OK, then we will do something, or otherwise we will just return. So you can just say else return, because this is a void, so you can just return empty, return something like this. But if your font is selected and there is some font selected by the user, then we want to set it on the edit text, right? So how we can set it? So for adding the font, you just need to call your text edit here. So just call add text edit, and then you can just set the font using a function called set font. Okay, so just use set font, and then it takes this argument, which is the object of QFont, so you can pass it here. Okay, so this is how you can set the font to your QEdit, and this is how you can use QFontDialog. And let's see how it works. So we are going to run our application, and we will see how will it work when it runs. So for example, I write something here, some random text here, any text. Okay, and then I want to change the font size and everything for this file dialog or edit text, right? So what I'm going to do is I will go to edit, and I will click font, and it's going to open this font dialog here, and here we can choose any font. Let's choose some font. I don't know which font to choose it, but let's see which font we can choose from here. Let's choose any random font from here. So I'm going to choose this font, and I will say bold, and I will make it a little bit bigger so we can see the text. So for example 28 or 36, and click OK, and this font is applied to our text here, right? Once again, we can just go to font and change the font. For example, MS Outlook, this time we want italic, and then we want 28 font, and click OK, and this is applied, right? Or once again, you can go to font and some other, for example Times Roman you can use, and this time bold italic, and once again we want to choose, for example this time 48, and click OK, and now this font is applied to your text, right? So in this way you can use QFontDialog in Qt. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.